Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. When you meet a swordsman, show him your sword. Do not offer your throat. To study Buddhism is to study oneself. To study oneself is to forget oneself. The obstacle is the path. Be master of mind rather than mastered by mind. The moon is a reflection in a quiet pond. No snowflake ever falls in the wrong place. Let go or be dragged. The present moment is the only moment available to us, and it is the door to all moments. To know, not do, is to not yet know. Don't seek the truth. Just cease to cherish opinions. If you understand, things are just as they are. If you do not understand, things are just as they are. Do not mistake the finger pointing at the moon for the moon itself. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. The only way out is through. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. The deeper the mud, the more beautiful the lotus blooms. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. Wherever you are, be there totally. The most important thing is to remember the most important thing. Let the clouds come and go and be like the sky. When you have only 2 pennies left in the world, buy a loaf of bread with one and a lily with the other. To be fully alive, fully human, and completely awake is to be continually thrown out of the nest. The sun does not shine for a few trees and flowers, but for the wide world's joy. The heart is like a garden. It can grow compassion or fear, resentment or love. When hungry, eat your rice. When tired, close your eyes. Fools may laugh at me, but wise men will know what I mean. Zen is not some kind of excitement, but concentration on our usual everyday routine is to see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wildflower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. Drink your tea slowly and reverently as if it is the axis on which the world earth revolves. Slowly, evenly, without rushing toward the future. When we let go of what we are, we become what we might be. To be beautiful means to be yourself. You don't need to be accepted by others. You need to accept yourself, sitting quietly, doing nothing. Spring comes, and the grass grows by itself. The only Zen you can find on the tops of mountains is the Zen you bring up there. Do not be concerned with the faults of other persons. Do not see others' faults with a hateful mind. There is an old saying that if you stop seeing others' faults, then naturally seniors and venerated and juniors are venerated. A flower falls, even though we love it. And a weed grows, even though we do not love it. To forget oneself is to be enlightened by all things. Your treasure house is in yourself. It contains all you need. If you're not content with what you have, you'll never be content with what you get. Be here now. The miracle is not to walk on water. The miracle is to walk on the green earth, dwelling deeply in the present moment and feeling truly alive. To follow the path, look to the master. Follow the master, walk with the master. See through the master, become the master. Do not seek to follow in the footsteps of the men of old. Seek what they sought. The heart that gives, gathers. The great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. In a mind clear as still water, even the waves breaking are reflecting its light. If you understand others, you are smart. If you understand yourself, you are illuminated. If you overcome others, you have strength. If you overcome yourself, you're powerful. You walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. To be free from convention is not to spurn it, but not to be deceived by it. Zen is not some fancy, special art of living. Our teaching is just to live, always in reality, in its exact sense. To make our effort moment after moment is our way.